Hello everybody! It's Friday evening and I am all glammed up because I am going to a playhouse to see a play, and I'm really excited because I am going to see one of my oldest friends act. She was a very good thespian when we were younger, and I'm so sure she's a really good thespian now. I'm also excited because I get to see Rocky Horror Picture Show tonight, and it's one of my favorite movies, but it's going to be in a play too. So I'm seeing two plays tonight. I'm really excited. I'm going to go see The Ghost Killer, which if you're in Bakersfield, The Ghost Killer is going to be playing at the Empty Space, so I highly recommend you go see it. It's free and they take donations. And we're going to go see the Rocky Horror Picture Show at the later showing, and I think that's playing for 3 nights. I got dressed up because I don't get to really get dressed up very often, and I bought a new dress and I wanted to wear it. And I'm just in a good mood right now, and it's been a while since I've been in a good mood, so I'm happy about that. I talked to one of my really good friends today. She told me that her younger sister, Brittany, joined the Army, which I have sad and happy feelings for. I think it's going to be a good fit for her to be in the Army because she has that like type A personality. But I'm sad because I know Brittany and Brooklyn were really close, so I know Brooklyn's going to be really sad to see her baby sister go. But it'll be good for Brittany to do something like that, do something with herself. So I'm really excited about that. She got sworn in, I believe, yesterday, and she'll be leaving on January. So I'm an avid supporter of the military, so I will totally back her up all the way in the Army. I have a cousin in the Navy, and friends in the Marines, and friends in the Army, and friends in the Air Force, and I am one of their biggest fans. I thought about joining the Marines, going to OCS, but right now what I want to do with my life is still up in the air. And I talked to Brooklyn about my life situations, and apparently I'm not really good at hiding things, but that's irrelevant. She is kind of excited she's kind of excited on my side. She kind of saw it coming, and she really wants to know what's gonna happen. I don't want anything. Like the last video, I was a little upset, and to be honest, I from this situation, from my current state, I don't want anything in response. I just don't want to carry it anymore. And I think once I am able to relieve myself of this, I can move on and continue on my path. That's another thing. I think people need to find their own way. I think people need to discover what they're meant to do in life, not just accept what's handed to them. I know a lot of people who their family or their society or culture is trying to dictate to them what they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to do with their life. The kind of person they're supposed to be. And that's not how life works. If you do that, you will end up living a life that is not yours. You're just going to be living the standard form of life. And that's not what life is about. We have a limited amount of time on this planet. And we need to do with that time what we can to make it optimal, to make it quality, to make it as valuable and as meaningful as possible. Me personally, I'm happy that I found a passion. I'm happy that I found running. And I'm happy I found Buddhism, and I know who I am, and I have friends that I feel completely for that are still struggling with who they are. And as a person who is a giver and a helper, I feel like if I can help them, then I'm contributing to the betterment of the world. With that being said, I was driving to practice this morning, and I've always had this mindset with myself that I have a greater meaning for being here. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll find out tomorrow, maybe I'll find out in 20 years, but I think I was going to change the world somehow. I don't know how. Maybe I'm going to write a book. Maybe I'm going to be a politician. Maybe I'm going to be a philosopher. I don't know. But I think I'm supposed to do something great. That sounds really arrogant, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But I'm in a good mood, and I'm very positive right now. And, with that in mind, I need to find that as Van Wilder says, dare to be great. I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling I'm supposed to make a dent in this world and be on my way. I don't know what that dent's supposed to be. But I never felt that I was supposed to live a mediocre life. And I think that's why when people who are my age were getting married and having kids, I didn't want that, because there's something bigger for me. Not to say that, having a family is bad. I just don't think that was for me right now. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a lot of things, obviously. But my plan in life, I don't know all of it yet, but I do know that, wow, those are some really bad tan lines. Anyways. My life has taken me on some ups and downs, but I think my main objective with my being, I'm supposed to do something really great. Maybe I'm supposed to write a great book. Maybe I'm supposed to, do something of that proportion. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to be a great painter, because I know it's sure as hell I ain't a great singer. I have the worst voice ever. But my creativity, I think, is going to lead me somewhere wonderful. That's why I'm not afraid to be expressive with my creativity. That's why I will paint, and I will make jewelry, and I will crochet, and I will embroider, and all these beautiful things. Because I think there's something in here that, when it comes out, it's going to really do something to this world. And once again, I sound really, really like an arrogant, but if people really just realize their capabilities and their potentials, I think this world would be far more beautiful. Instead of just, settling for what's handed to you. I could have, ended up like the rest of the people around here. Like, I don't come from the greatest background. I came from, a really bad neighborhood. I went to, not the best school in town. I could have accepted defeat, but I didn't. I kept going. Because even as a kid, I always thought there was something bigger for me. Sometimes I get down on myself, sometimes I don't. Some things, like my current emotional state situation, it's a hard one. Wow, that's really loud. It's a hard one, but I think if I can get past it, I'm going to be okay. Everything will be okay. It's just really hard to make that first step for me. But I don't know. I don't know why. Life is made so that life was laid out for us, and life was made, life was created because it's short. And so with that, we have this time, and we have to realize we don't live forever. So we got to do something great. We have to do something with ourselves. I don't want to live forever, but I want to make a mark that will live longer than anything. I don't know if I'm going to do a masterpiece or a book or a poem or a song or, be an epic coach. Or really, people? Like, is this necessary? But there's something big coming. With me, nothing comes in gradual, pace. It's either everything at once and then nothing, and then everything at once and then nothing. I got hit really hard with an emotional state. I'm still dealing with it, but right now is a high day. And I'm okay with that. And I'm going to go do something great, something I love, which is the arts. Tomorrow I have a race. I have the Howlin' at the Moon, which is a 10K that I'm doing. It's a night race. A bunch of my friends are going to be there. It's one of my favorite races. So that should come out well. I'll tell you how it went tonight, and I'm taking some friends of mine too. I'm just, right now I'm not letting my personal struggle get to me right now, because it's been eating at me, and I need to breathe so that I can recoup. Talking to Brooklyn really helped me. She's always been a sweetheart, and she's one of my few friends that, while you look at her and you look at me, and we don't look like we get along, we're actually really close, and I'm really happy to have her. And was happy to speak to her. Some things are just fated. Some things, while we may not control them, when they come to us, we need to embrace them and really realize that there are things out there that are bigger than us. So with that being said, I need to go see an epic play by one of my really good friends, and I will talk to you later. Namaste.